right, man. Mill City Boxing. He had Floyd Schofield on, senior. Floyd Schofield senior on. And he back with the conspiracy theories, and a lot of people saying it sounded like they want to get out the fight. I have a prediction video queued up. So let me play it real quick.
Stab tires. They called the SWAT team on us because an out-of-state call came, and I got the police report where they reported us stealing kids. So 3 o'clock in the morning, the whole SWAT team out there with lights calling our name, and then they searched the house, everything else, and they tell us somebody from out of town called and said you're harboring kids, and it's the address. Then they turned around and they put drugs in the car. They called the cops on us there. Cops raided us. So it's things like that was happening in camp, the whole camp. So come on up there and talk about, oh, I know y'all couldn't make it to media day. I know y'all going through a lot. Thank you. But that just fueled our fire. We ready. We gonna do his damn thing. So that just made Floyd matter because the cheaters have to do that. They could afford us fair and square.
All right, so they've been screaming. It's been something every step of the way. Every little step I take, you will be there. Every little step. Remember, they said that somebody messed their passport up. That's why they couldn't go to media day. Somebody tore the signature out the passport. Mill City asked the son, like, yo, what happened with the passport situation? Gee, he was like, well, I really didn't let my dad speak on that. And like, okay, why you can't tell us what happened with the passport? Why do your dad got to tell us if the story is straight and on the up and up? Why do your dad have to articulate that, with us about what happened to the passport? Do you have your passports? Do you got your shots? Do you want to come back to America? Come back with Robert to America. Do you have your passport? Do you got your shots? They talking about, yeah, somebody ripped the signature on a passport. Mill City was looking like, Ninja, what? Ninja, what? Ninja, who? Yo, Mill City was like, yo, son, yo, dead ass kid, what are you talking about, son? What are we doing here, son? Like, he was looking baffled. He was looking very confused, but it seemed like they trying to get out that fight. They building up excuses. It seemed like they talk shit. It's like, you already know, like, when somebody be talking all that shit, you know what I'm saying? And you kind of get talked and doing something that you ain't ready for. You talk yourself and you like, you got too much pride. You know what I'm saying? You kind of got like too much pride to like be like, nah. You got too much pride, to really back off. You like, I didn't talk the talk. As a man, I got to walk the walk. I respect that. But his daddy wrote, checks that his ass got to cash. And after that last performance that we seen, his daddy saying how that opponent was better. Now, he probably would have been better off saying how that opponent was different. He was different. Like the skill set was different. The skill set was different. That's that. Okay, well, then we having a different conversation. That's how you handle that. Yeah, their skill set was different. He was tough, but he sat there, and guess what? Unfortunately, Golden Boy, they didn't want to put Williams and Payne in there with him. They didn't want to put Williams and Payne in there with him. So unfortunately, it's just to the point where like, okay, all right, well, you want to do it, you can go ahead and do it, but we don't advise you doing it. And they let them do it. And Shakur, guess what? It wasn't no other fight to have. And Shakur, like, I ain't got shit else to do. So, I might as well go whoop this young whippersnapper ass. I ain't got nothing to do. So at the end of the day, it ended up making a whole bunch of sense. Like the great DJ Quick said, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. So, yeah, it's unfortunate because they talked themselves into a fight that they really didn't want to take. And that's exactly what happened. They talked themselves into a fight that they really wasn't intending to take. And then they said that they started had to get rid of a lot of different people in their camp. I think it was referring to sparring partners that they had some treasonous sparring partners and they can't remember. He said that too. And maybe he might not be so crazy. Maybe he might be telling the truth. I tell the truth. I'm just maybe he being honest. Because remember, that happened with Ryan Garcia when Javante drained him. No, did he? You know, he did all that to him, right? Drained him and all that shit. And then guess what happened? Then guess what happened? You know, then he had people in his camp spying on him. Wow, right? So, yeah, maybe they may not be so crazy. And it was like, well, Shakur ain't got that pull. He do got Jay Prince. He do got Jay Prince. I heard a crazy story about Jay Prince. I ain't gonna say it. I heard a crazy story from a former undisputed champion in boxing. Like how they get down, I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't put it past them. How they get down. So, but yeah, I mean, if at the end of the day, they saying all these excuses. And they ran their mouth so long. That at some point they had to cash in. They had to fight somebody. They ran their mouth so long. That's the crazy thing about it. They ran their mouth so long. Real talk. They ran their mouth so fucking long. So at some point, they had to get in there and they had to put the work in. They had to put the work in. So, I mean, who knows? They might come out on top of this. They might win this fight. Shakur ain't looked good this last few performances. I mean, Shakur ain't really look all that great this last few performances. Let's keep it real. It's like when he moved up the lightweight outside of the Oshino fight, it seemed like he's scared to get hit. Am I wrong? So it ain't like he hot as fish grease right now. It's not like he hot as fish grease right now. That's not the case. He fighting like he's scared to get hit, and he done that a couple fights. Let's keep it real. He's done that a couple fights. He's done that a couple fights. When he fought the cop from Libya. When he fought the cop from Libya. Don't forget that. He fought him like he was scared to get hit. And Floyd Schofield, if Floyd Schofield isn't a fighter that's scared to get hit, he got a chance. But they got to be prepared. Shakur gonna do a lot of moving, a lot of boxing, but they got to be willing to say, you know what? We got to be willing to take his shots, to get his shots, attack the body, use our angles. Now, I would just go for the body. I wouldn't even swing for his head for a few rounds. I would just go for the body. That would be my game plan. I go for the body. I'll break that nigga down to the body and then clip his wings up top. That'll be my game plan. That'll be my absolute game plan. But let me know what y'all girls and guys think, man, about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live, drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch. Join the Patreon. Appreciate the love and support. Yeah, join the Patreon, man. We cooking on there. I left some of the lives I'll leave up, some of them I won't. So I'll inform y'all. That last Keyshawn live we did Saturday, I left up. I might hide it in a minute. I might just leave it up. Who knows? But hey, appreciate y'all. Peace.